Good morning. So in our last video we said maybe we'll go out for a cruise next time.
Yeah, we planned, didn't we?
We
to
did.
Get down early, so because of the river closure.
Yep.
Get round them rowers for the Saturday.
Yep.
No.
Storm Eunice.
Put a stop to that.
So we're really lucky. We've got some lovely neighbours at the marina, and he was down here and
In the middle of it,
yeah, in the middle of the storm. Put some extra ropes on our boat to stop it slamming into the pole. So
tied the bows together.
Yeah. So thank you very much, neighbour. You know who you are.
And the staff. There was 4 of them.
Yeah. So apologies if we're still on the tail end of the storm, really. It's still very windy today, and there's still weather warnings. So if this video is a little bit windy, not in that way.
Didn't have to carry last night. We're still rocking around.
We'll apologise now. Yeah. Before we start, I'd just like to give a little shout out to Ronnie. You know who you are. He comments a lot on our Facebook posts, and I hope your spaniel isn't too traumatised after my thing.
Your artwork.
After my artwork. And thank you for keeping us entertained. So today we thought, seeing as again we are grounded in the marina, we would show you how we do sort of maintenance on the boat. So basically sort of checks that you should do to make sure your boat is shipshape. Yeah,
this is our sort of monthly ones. We do this monthly, don't we?
Yeah.
So we thought we'd do them today.
Yeah. So first of all, we're going to go down the bow. Oh. It's a bit blowy out here.
It's a bit windy. As you can see, there's all your mess. There's your ladder. We're just looking in here, making sure everything is still in here, and it's all looking all right. Safe, secure. It's actually dry.
Make sure there's no water in there.
Yeah, I mean it does get wet in there when we're moving, but it's actually dried out all right today. Everything's still in there. And the next one is down here in our lovely bow thruster.
Because it's still not working.
It is our favourite thing, isn't it, of the boat? Seems to be our hot topic.
Got all excited, thinking that maybe it might get fixed quite soon, but no, we're still waiting.
No, still, yeah. But no, it's, batteries are still secure, and it is all bone dry in there. So that's that one done.
That was easy.
Yeah, that's the easy one. All we're checking is for security and make sure there's no water in there. So, moving on.
So we're now moving to inside. We are in our bedroom where our water pump is located.
Mm-hmm. So there we have it, water pump.
So what are we checking for down here?
We're just making sure it's all just nice and dry, safe and secure, nothing's moved.
And you can see
there's our water valve to close our tank off, because we do shut that off when we leave the boat.
Yeah.
But it's all dry, lots of spray foam. Nothing moved. All normal.
So that one's good?
Happy days.
Whee! Whee! Oh, just point out my lovely new rug. Loving my new rug.
And this. Lovely.
Yeah.
With my lemonade. Okay. Next inspection.
What are we inspecting here?
We're going right down to the bottom, and if you see through there, that's a cut out inspection hole. And that is the hull of the boat. It's a bit full of bits and pieces of just waste from when they built the boat, isn't it? But it's bone dry, so that's what we want. And we can also see like the tanks, inverter, and water pipes for the central heating. And it's all dry, everything's where it should be. Again, happy days. So there's the bilge of the boat, there's the bilge pump.
Where's the bilge?
The white box there.
Okay.
And that square cut out.
Yeah.
That's all dry. If any water in the boat will come down the boat and it will run on the floors along here and it will build up in that box.
Right.
And then get pumped out. But everything is nice and dry. But the floors are all dry everywhere. So that's, you know, there's nothing in here at all. I mean, we've seen boats where I'd be up to my ankles now.
Yeah.
And they seem to think that's normal, but no. So yeah, that's all good. The thing we're going to do is just check the batteries. They're all held in with ratchet straps, so that's good and tight. I've already checked all the tops of the batteries, and we can see nothing's come loose. And it's just literally just grab everything, give it a little wiggle, and they're all tight. We've got another strap here. That's all tight. So we're happy there. Nothing moved. And we've turned. It's just things like fuel filters. Just looking around, making sure everything is where it should be. Nothing loose, no pipes. Make sure they're all dry, no pipes loose. All filter. That's good. It's all dry underneath there. We're checking for oil leaks. Still all nice and shiny. I can check the belts. They're good and tight. Don't need to do them. We'll check the oil level next. Okay. So, yeah, next thing we'll do whilst we're here, we'll check the engine oil. Take that out. And yeah, it's pretty much smack on maximum. I mean, we do need to change it soon anyway. If it was down a little bit, we wouldn't really top it up. I don't know how many hours we've got left on it, but we're going to have to service it very soon. So we know that's good. We're going to now check the water. Right, next job, we're just going to check the water level, and that is under there. And yeah, plenty in there. Possibly a little bit too much, but again, we've got to service it soon, so I'll siphon that down about 1/2 inch onto its maximum level. Because we've always had trouble since the day we got it with our water level, haven't we, being too high?
Yeah.
So I'll probably drain the system down quite a lot on its big service and then start again with it so we know it's on its normal maximum level. So we know that's all okay for now. The next thing that you can check is gearbox level. Check the gearbox oil level. 18mm spanner you'll need for this. And there is the dipstick. Now we just undo that. Wipe it off. Then you can see it's a little bit of dirt, a little bit of grime on the actual dipstick, but the oil's clean. Look. So we then pop that back in there.
It's a bit noisy because our heating has just come on.
Yeah. Unwind this. So you have to do it all the way up and then undo it. Lift it out, back on there, and yeah, we are good. It's up to its maximum line, which is there. It might be quite hard to see. I'll wipe it off. So there you've got a minimum mark there, and there's your maximum. And we're just under the maximum mark, really.
Cool.
So she's all good. But again, I think we've got, what, 40 hours? And then we've got to change it anyway.
Yeah.
It's all good for now. So that's our sort of basic engine checks all done. And maybe we'll be able to get out soon.
That would be nice.
Start it up. Woohoo!
And something else that we do is just check our ropes and make sure our ropes haven't stretched or shredded or they're all okay, basically. This is one rope that we don't use to tie up when we're at the marina, so it just sort of sits inside, doesn't it, while we're...
Yeah, it's just on the stud already.
Yeah.
But this is like we'd throw that out in a lock.
Yeah.
We've got one each side, two in the middle, one on the front.
Yeah.
But what we're looking for is this sort of thing. Because normally the rope looks like that, it's pretty good condition. But sometimes when you hit a wall or coming in a lock or around a post, even they get caught on the concrete, don't they, in the lock. this starts to happen. You start to fray them. They start to get worn out a bit. So we're just making sure it hasn't gone right through. It's only sort of gone through the very first outer. So that one will keep going for a little bit longer. And we'll check all the ropes, won't we, sort of once a month, as well as we are checking them when we're using them.
Yeah.
But we're not going to go right through the centre lines today because, yeah,
we'll get blown off.
It's a little bit windy up there.
Yeah, it's not looking too great.
No, you can go and check them if you want.
No, you're all right.
No, okay.
Just a little thing that I found out recently. So we get this sort of white, I don't know what it is, white staining on the black around sort of the bottom section of the boat. And a lot of boats have it on, and I'm not sure where it comes from or you know, how it sort of gets there. But Richard had tried scrubbing it with like a scrubbing brush and all sorts of stuff, hadn't you? Here he comes.
Sorry.
And nothing got it off. Literally used
like
eco washing up liquid.
Washing up liquid, and you'd wash it off, you'd brush it all off, and you'd rinse it off, and it'd be like, yay, that's it, it's all looking nice. And then it dries, and you're like, oh, yeah, just, what a waste of time that was.
And I found, I just thought I'll just give it a go, an eco lime scale remover, which used for cleaning. I tried that on it, and it got rid of all the white marks.
Yeah, they just vanished.
Yeah. So
that's great.
I don't know whether it is lime scale. I don't
know.
Have no
but it's
idea.
only on the back.
But it's only on the back. Yeah, it leaves sort of white streaks all the way down the back. So just a little tip: if you find that you get the funny white streaks, the eco
cleans it off really
lime
well.
Scale remover gets rid of it, and it's environmentally friendly. So win-win. Tip.
Yeah.
If you're leaving your boat for any prolonged period of time, obviously you want to turn your gas off, but that does still leave gas in the pipes.
In the pipes, in the cooker, everywhere. Yeah, just turning the bottle off isn't enough.
No, so it is sort of recommended, isn't it, to actually clear the pipes of the gas as well.
Well, we do, but it's more of a, and they don't really say it on inland boats, but offshore boats you would. Yeah. So I don't know why you wouldn't inland.
No. So this is what we do.
Under this seat, gas valves, and there's our bottles. So we turn that off.
Is that righty-tighty?
Yeah, it tells you on the top.
Oh.
Open, close. There's little arrows. So they're both turned off. So that's that bit sorted. Forget about that now. And then back in. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll light one and stand and wait, but you can see how much gas is still in the pipes and in the cooker.
Yeah, even with them turned
off. That's
off.
the big, there you go, and done, empty. So we now know there is no gas in those pipelines whatsoever, so perfectly safe.
Cool. So another little information video for you. Why are you laughing?
Rocking around, it's the weather, isn't it?
Oh, we
Storm
are.
force, it's not that bad, but no.
We did say that wide beams don't rock, but then we hadn't tested it in 90 miles an hour wind.
Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it?
A little bit rocky.
It's even all the kitchen lights were all swinging.
Yeah,
it was like that. It was brilliant.
So yeah, hopefully you found this little video informative. I am not going to say maybe next time we'll go cruising, because I curse it every single time. And I don't think we can.
We're not cruising next weekend.
No,
we're not out next weekend.
No. So, yep, if you're watching this and you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, give us that cheeky little like, and do comment in the comments below, because we love reading your comments.
The best bits.
And they make us giggle sometimes too. And we will see you next time.